Breaking news. It has come to our attention that the famous Jay Gatsby is dead. I repeat, Jay Gatsby is dead. He was found in his pool with a bullet through his back. Justin, the body of George Wilson, was recently found. A bullet was found through his head and a gun in his hand. Detectives suspect that he may be Gatsby's murderer and that he most likely committed suicide after shooting Gatsby. Here's an exclusive clip taken from one of Gatsby's security cameras. On this special edition of CS Style, we have live interviews with Gatsby's and Wilson's closest companions to crack the reason for this heinous crime.
What is your relationship with Mr. Gatsby?
Well, everyone knows Gatsby.
That's not what I asked. How do you personally know Gatsby?
Well, he's my cousin's neighbor.
But was he more than just an acquaintance?
You've seen him around.
Yes or no question, ma'am.
We were close. Yes, we were close. Nate Gatsby and I used to visit each other.
Was Tom aware of these affairs?
No, he was usually unaware.
So why disclose such information about your husband? Don't you love him?
I love that bow!
That later.
Ma'am. Ma'am. Would you like a tissue? You two had an affair recently, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes, we did. We met years ago in Louisville while he was serving in the army. But then he had to leave. We were in love and we had to separate. And then we met again 5 years later. And now he's dead.
Why did Wilson decide to kill Gatsby?
Eventually.
You two had an affair recently, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes, we did. I was attracted to his wealth and his status, and I longed to recreate the love that we used to have. I mean, he showed me his English shirts and toured me his marvelous house. How could I not have loved him after that?
Why did Wilson kill Gatsby and himself?
It was my fault. It was all my fault.
Your fault? How is it your fault?
It could have been helped. I could have.
Wait, how are you involved in all of this?
Myrtle,
Wait, what did you do?
I killed her, okay? I ran her over in Gatsby's car and he took the blame. And now he's dead and oh my love, he took the blame.
Why would Wilson kill Gatsby?
Myrtle Wilson was George's wife and he was avenging her death by killing Gatsby.
Who's Myrtle?
George Wilson's wife, and he was avenging her death by killing Gatsby. When he realized he had nothing else going for him, he took his own life.
Okay, ma'am, you may go now. Mr. Carraway, is it?
Precisely.
So what is your relationship with Mr. Gatsby?
He was my neighbor.
Did you have a personal relationship with Mr. Gatsby, or were you guys just acquaintances?
I went to a couple of his parties. He threw quite the parties. Lots of interesting people. But he was quite secretive at times.
Secretive? Why was he secretive? Did he tell you any of his secrets?
Well, secrets are secrets. I couldn't tell you now, could I?
Yes, but did he tell you any of his secrets?
Why are you questioning me about such a petty matter?
We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. Now, did he tell you any of his secrets?
I am the most honest man I know. If I knew anything, I would have told you.
Yes or no question?
He's an enigma to everybody around
Yes
him.
or no question?
He never told me the complete picture. He was always a bit to himself, I should say.
Some question his background, how he acquires his wealth. How do you feel about that?
Why are you asking me these questions? I have answered all these questions to the best of my ability, ma'am. It's just frustrating me. Now I shall go.
But mister! Oh. Bring in the next one. Please take a seat.
I know what to do, sweetheart.
So now we're going to be asking you a few questions regarding Mr. Gatsby.
Oh, Gatsby, that boy, that fraudulent bootlegger. I've seen cases like him before. They just go out and they all
Can you
die.
please slow down?
Primitive minds.
So you clearly know Mr. Gatsby, but what was your relationship with him?
He threw these obscene parties in the fraudulent town of West Egg. I personally only attended one of them because I did not want to further rot my mind with such fraudulent and primitive folk.
Were you and Gatsby friends?
Friends? With that bootlegger?
Why do you keep referring to him as a bootlegger? I don't understand.
Well, isn't it obvious? Did that Caraway tell you anything about what happened?
Your wife didn't mention anything either.
Well, honey, that's because she's a woman. You know, it's actually scientifically proven that women are not able to listen to such heavy topics that go on within our world. They just can't take it.
Mister, I didn't ask about your theories on women.
Well, isn't it obvious that Gatsby was a bootlegger? I mean, how did he accumulate all his wealth so fast? Obviously, he was selling alcohol. Him and Wolfsheim had prescription drugstores all around the area. That's how they accumulated all their wealth. I mean, it surprises me if you haven't known already, but I guess it's alright. You are a woman, and I know that it may
Mr.
be
Buchanan, please. Now, I did not know that Mr. Gatsby sold alcohol illegally. How was Mr. Wilson involved in all of this?
Mr. Wilson? That ghost of a man could not even be involved in his business, let alone be involved in his wife's affairs. You think he was able to be involved in such a lucrative business? Honey, for a woman, you're quite funny.
Thanks. So, what was the relationship between Gatsby and Wilson? Why would Wilson want to kill Gatsby?
Did those two seriously not tell you?
Just answer the question.
So I guess I do have to tell you everything, but don't worry, you'll get the true story this way. So, me, Daisy, Gatsby, and Jordan, all were gonna go to a party. And of course Gatsby had to bring his garish yellow excuse for a vehicle over here. So I said, Gatsby, I'll drive your car to the party. You take mine. So we switched cars on the way there. But on the way back, I said, Gatsby, take your yellow car and take Daisy with you, and I'll drive my own. So we did that, and then Myrtle came running out.
Miss Wilson?
Yes, of course it's Miss Wilson. Thank you for interrupting me. So Myrtle came running out to the yellow car, which was actually Gatsby who was driving it because she thought it was me since I drove to the party too in the yellow vehicle. So she ran out and Gatsby ran her over. Truly tragic if you ask me to be run over by that yellow vehicle.
So it was Daisy. That's why she was so shaken up.
Or it was just her women problems. She has them all the time.
She kept repeating that she killed Myrtle. That's why it all makes sense now. So she was driving Gatsby's car, and then Gatsby took the blame. Thanks.
Anytime. Well, you know, since Myrtle's gone, and since I'm leaving, I guess you could just get me some time, you know? Pretty cute, even though you're a bit daft. See you later. I got it.
And that wraps up our episode of CS Dive. So, from your perspective, the legend,
Wait for it.
dairy death of Jay Gatsby is questionable. Who do we blame? Do we blame Daisy, the woman who couldn't tell the truth, Nick Carraway, the man who kept all of Jay Gatsby's secrets to himself, or Jay Gatsby, the man who sacrificed himself for a helpless cause? Well, be sure to join us next week when we analyze the death of Granny Weatherall. Thanks for watching.
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart,
I don't understand because it says it's recording right now.
Maybe when you plug it in and download the stuff, it'll show up.
Because doesn't that mean it's recording? What?
Yes.
I'm not even.
Nope,
I don't
not
have a straight face yet.
So did you have a personal relationship with Mr. Gatsby? Did you have a personal relationship with... Nope.
Oh god, it's zooming again.
Holy!
It's an ant, really.
Step on it.
Ant. After.
Get out of here! Please. You're the worst.
Let's just do makeup bag.
It's like not even a bag, it's like a Ziploc.